Early voting has begun, fittingly, here at Lucas County's Early Vote Center. I had a chance to speak with Director LaVera Scott, and here I have your first look at the early voting turnout. Let's dive into the numbers.
Yes, so far since we began absentee voting in person and by mail, we've had about 6,400 people come vote in person, and we've had about 4,500 people request absentee ballots by mail.
And obviously with the August special election on August 8th, plenty of people may just want to get in early because it could be a busy day for you guys. So what are you anticipating for the day of the election?
I still believe that it's going to be, a good turnout on election day. Unlike, a normal August election or even a primary election in some of the jurisdictions that happen within our county. Just the fact that so many people are early voting actually kind of lets me believe that on election day that the numbers are going to be higher than you may normally expect, of course, for a special election. Since we began voting at the Early Vote Center, we've had at least 500 people every day except one day. So for a special election, those are really good numbers. And I don't anticipate those numbers going down, especially since we'll be going to extended hours next week, of course, and we will have that one weekend of voting coming up as well, the weekend of the 5th.
And for people that want to early vote, what are some of the quick things that they're going to need to know if they're just going to plan out their voting day?
If you're going to come early vote, if you want to know about the issue, go to our website and read it before you get here. We also have it posted near the door in its full entirety if people want to read it. So knowing what the issue is. And it's one issue I want to keep reminding people. And also that when you vote in person now, that you must have identification with you to vote. You no longer fill out the form. We no longer just ask you to turn your information in on that form or just verify it. You must have your Ohio's driver's license, Ohio ID, passport, U.S. military ID, or interim identification that they'll give you when you're waiting on one. You can also apply for a picture that you can get at the License Bureau, but it is only used for voting purposes. And I stress that because people have been saying, you get a free driver's license. No, you do not. You get a free identification that can be used for voting purposes. What you would need for that, I would tell people I'll suggest to people that they contact the License Bureau, but we do have it on our website, the information that they sent us in reference to acceptable forms of ID in order to get the additional identification. So having your ID with you this election is going to be very important because it will be the first time that a lot of people have cast their ballot with the new identification laws.
And it's easy to remember that it's one issue because it's quite literally issue one. And for additional information, visit the Lucas County Board of Elections website. Reporting in Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson.